What's up guys, DrFeelGood here, back again with another video prescription. And let's talk about the gamers today and how stupid they are. But first, let me preface this with the question. Why do gamers today still flock to bullshit knowing the history? And forgive my language, but that's a very serious question. I have come up with a few reasons, and I'm not saying these are 100% accurate, but I do believe they're in the realm of being more right than wrong. First, either they are part of the newer generation and do not know any better, or they are part of the older generation, like myself, that fell victim to the fancy buzzwords, HD revolution and online / social gaming, or last but not least, they are mostly casuals, meaning non-gamers who want to fit in, masquerading as core gamers and simply following the popular crowd. Now, I can somewhat excuse the newer generation. Somewhat. However, common sense should kick in on some point of this anti-consumer BS. Additionally, a little research can go a long way. Okay? For example, let's say Madden. This game releases every year and plays exactly the same. Or another example, let's say a game such as I don't know, let's just say 2K 18 or whatever case. The last iteration had virtually no microtransactions. Now, I know that 2K17 had microtransactions as well as 2K16, but they weren't nearly as prevalent as they are in 2K18. But let's just say, for example, a game that fits this very scenario. The last one had virtually no microtransactions, while the new iteration or version has them everywhere. So that's why I say somewhat. So let's say you purchased a game last year, complete game, nothing wrong with it, but then you're a fan of the franchise or IP, and the new game is coming out this year, and there's microtransactions everywhere. So what used to be free, you now have to pay for it. I think common sense should kick in. Now, as for the older generation, to me there is no excuse, none. You have experienced the glory days of gaming, when things were unlocked via gameplay, when your $40 to $80 paid for the entire game, when consoles did not require mid-generation upgrades, when we did not know what the FARC frame rate and resolution was and did not even care, when we made sure to get the most out of a game, because back then we were kids and whatever game our parents purchased for us, we had to make do with it. We couldn't really complain. And for some of us, that meant 1 to 2 games per year. But moving on. When consoles were simply plug and play with no installs. I mean, think about it. And then you fuckers got a taste of Xbox Live and HD visuals and became assholes ripe for ramming because your desire for more led us to getting more of the same with updated visuals. Yeah, I took it there. This is what killed creativity and brought us the assembly line annualized gaming that we have today. You guys pretend, and I'm referring to the older generation, they pretend to know exactly how something should work or been having only played one game in the whole franchise, and then cry for classics they never purchased, like Metroid, like F-Zero. Yeah. So, for the older generation, there is no excuse for your stupidity. On to the casuals. Well, there is nothing that can really be said. They are completely clueless, and in my opinion, are the primary target of the big 3 publishers. Why, do you ask? Well, in my opinion, they are weak in mind, easily convinced and or manipulated, and furthermore, cannot or downright refuse to think for themselves, and will lick dog shit if everyone else around them is doing it. I know that's a bit harsh, but it's the truth, at least from what I have seen from my personal experiences. Casuals, they are simply too lazy to do any research and have the attention span of a teenage virgin in a Playboy mansion. They like stuff they never experienced and are big fans of games they never played. They're followers. Nothing more. The makers of 2K18 have made microtransactions damn near required. Games like Shadow of War and Forza now have BS loot crates and loot boxes. And I think the new Need for Speed will as well, but I'm not sure. Feel free to correct me on that. Namco has season passes costing more than half the price of the game that is not even released. Think about that. EA? Do I really have to go into that? Capcom? Enough said. I'll just leave it there. Think about it, people. You know better, and yet you still choose to give in to it. I do not understand. But whatever, man. Let me know what you guys think about this in the comments section. And as I always say, keep it gaming. Peace.